Ladies and gentlemen, a very, very warm welcome. As it said, we truly stand at the forefront of technological advancement indeed.
I resisted the temptation of having ChatGPT 5 write this speech. So it's 100% human, 0% AI, at least for now. As Korak mentioned, founded in 1959, MIT Sloan Management Review combines the best practices and knowledge of two iconic institutions, MIT, which brings the technology part, and Sloan Business, which brings the management and leadership part.
The very first thing I want to say about autonomous AI is that it lives in this category of things that we say, okay, well, we talk about autonomous AI and we talk about agentic AI, and I want to put today, say there's actually a continuum that we've been following for now this more than 10 years of the development of AI that is leading us down this road to autonomous AI. And the question is, how close are we really to it? And what is it going to mean to us as the start of it starts to come through? Okay, so to get us anchored in this, I want to start us with an example which I think is a lot of fun.
We're here today at the Strategy Shift Summit, and what better to talk about the shift that we're seeing in the industry itself with agentic AI. Salesforce has kept up with the innovation, making sure that the success of our customers, which is to connect with their customers, stays paramount. Especially now in the world of agentic AI, with the ability to leverage everything with predictive AI, all the unified data that we are seeing in our businesses. How do we leverage the power of everything that has taken us to this point and bring that power to our customers?
You have seen various Agentforce capabilities which have helped the SMS employees to improve their productivity, either in an assisted way or help the customers in an autonomous way.
What is most important over here is the data that is available. And that's some of the things that Neil initially spoke about, is the accuracy on that multiplication. And then he mentioned over there, what is important is it trains on certain data. There's not much of a data available on those 15-digit numbers. What it means is availability of the data. So from an organizational standpoint also, for your autonomous AI or Agentforce to succeed, most important thing is having the data.
And I think given today, it's not that while AI has become a buzzword today for the world, I think the great companies are using the machine learning and AI for a very, very long time to be able to triangulate the current cash position and future prospect of maintaining that cash position for a customer.
When we brought on these autonomous agents, what capability we offered is that you can speak to them in their place. It can be any of these mediums, which can be WhatsApp, email, SMS, and even voice calls.
Today, everyone is talking about the digital transformation and how tech is or will be kind of taking over the human touch which is there. But I believe both complement each other.
The advantage of the Tata ecosystem is, and the Tata digital ecosystem is, that you actually get those signals across, whole host of touch points.
And that's how, in the past, for example, I reduced CPA by 49% for one insurance client in America by doing this kind of personality, psychologically targeted messaging.
The real strength of the enterprise lies in what it can see.
Our journey was because of the data marts, the database house, and the data lake, right? And finally, we have now a lake house. Right? So that's the way the journey has happened.
3 different tracks, but tightly correlated. And each company, the interesting part is you could have an automobile company, you could have a top 5 hotel company in India. All of them are on this journey, but at different stages and phases.
So collaboration has to be, what is the business objective that you're trying to solve? So that has to be the first thing that has to happen.
And as an organization, we have always been very clear in terms of two things in our priority list while choosing a tech or deciding how we want to proceed on a certain solution. One is cost. We are very frugal in how we invest our money on technology or other places. And second is flexibility for sure.
What we really want to understand is, how is it that these systems are getting better? What's changing that's allowing them to get better? And can we use that to build an intuition so that in all of your businesses you can say, well, I'm building this system for doing marketing better, for doing customer service better. This is an area where you should think that deep learning or AI should do really, really well. Because there are lots of things that are gonna happen, that are gonna change, and they might be sort of non-linear and they might be complex. That's actually what these systems are very good at pulling out signal from.
So all in all, intelligence, automation, through again predictive data and generative capabilities is made available to our entire sales machinery.
Now, when you have abundance, what do? The biggest challenge, decision making. How do you decide, right? And that's where AI came in.
Why do you think this is happening? And it's my proposition that these 4 diseases which are probably grinding us down as an organization. If our mandate was to make it robust, to make it resilient, where everybody knows everybody, and not knows them as Vice President Finance, talking to Vice President Marketing, talking to Vice President Production, talking to Vice President Photocopier, it is human beings talking to each other. It's people, colleagues who have worked with each other, who are talking to each other. That's when actual mobility happens in an organization.